Judge threatens to boot Trump from courtroom. Donald Trump was threatened with expulsion from his Manhattan civil trial Wednesday after he repeatedly ignored a warning to keep quiet while writer E. Jean Carroll testified that he shattered her reputation after she accused him of sexual abuse. Judge Louis A. Kaplan told the former president that his right to be present at the trial will be revoked if he remains disruptive. After an initial warning, Carroll's lawyer said Trump could still be heard making remarks to his lawyers, including, "It is a witch hunt," and "It really is a con job." "Mr. Trump, I hope I don't have to consider excluding you from the trial," Kaplan said in an exchange after the jury was excused for lunch, adding, "I understand you're probably eager for me to do that." "I would love it," the Republican presidential frontrunner shot back, shrugging as he sat between lawyers Alina Habba and Michael Medallo at the defense table. "I know you would like it. You just can't control yourself in this circumstance, apparently," Kaplan responded. "You can't either," Trump muttered. Afterward, Trump ripped Kaplan on social media while the judge denied a request that he step aside from the case. Kaplan cracked down after Carroll lawyer Sean Crowley complained for a second time that Trump could be heard loudly saying things that are false as he sat at the defense table, frequently tilting back in his chair and leaning over to speak with his lawyer. Earlier, without the jury in the courtroom, Trump could be seen slamming his hand on the defense table and uttering the word "man" when the judge again refused his lawyer's request that the trial be suspended on Thursday so he could attend his mother-in-law's funeral in Florida. Trump, fresh from a win Monday in the Iowa caucuses, has made his various legal fights part of his campaign. Last week, he attended closing arguments in the New York Attorney General's fraud lawsuit against him and, defying that judge, gave a 6-minute diatribe after his lawyers spoke. Carol 80 was the first witness in a Manhattan federal court trial to determine damages, if any, that Trump owes her for remarks he made while he was president in June 2019, as he vehemently denied ever attacking her or knowing her. A jury last year already found that Trump sexually abused her in 1996 and defamed her when he made a round of denials in October 2022. Carroll's appearance, which continues Wednesday afternoon, was somewhat of a tightrope walk because of limitations the judge has posed on the trial in light of the previous verdict and prior rulings he's made restricting the infusion of political talk into the proceedings. Habba lobbed multiple objections seeking to prevent the jury from hearing details of Carroll's sexual assault allegations. She said that Trump's vitriol toward her has not ceased, pointing to multiple social media posts he made about her in recent days, and that his rhetoric continues to inspire venom against her from strangers because she claimed he sexually abused her decades ago. Carroll said her worries about her personal safety after a stream of death threats led her to buy bullets for a gun she inherited from her father, install an electronic fence, warn her neighbors of threats, and unleash her pit bull to roam freely on the property of the small cabin in the mountains of upstate New York where she lives alone. She took the stand after a hostile encounter between Habba and Kaplan, culminating in Trump's desk slam over the judge's refusal to adjourn the trial on Thursday so Trump could attend the funeral for former First Lady Melania Trump's mother, Amelia Navs, who died last week. Habba called the judge's ruling insanely prejudicial, and the judge soon afterward cut her off, saying he would hear no further argument on it. Carroll's testimony came 9 months after she was in the same chair convincing a jury in the hopes that Trump could be held accountable in a way that would stop him from frequent verbal attacks against her as he campaigns for the presidency. "I'm here because Donald Trump assaulted me, and when I wrote about it, he said it never happened. He lied and shattered my reputation," she said. Carroll said Trump's repeated smears cost her millions of readers and her Ask E. Jean advice column, which ran in Elle for more than 25 years. The magazine has said her contract wasn't renewed for unrelated reasons. Because the first jury found that Trump sexually abused Carroll in the 1990s and then defamed her in 2022, the new trial concerns only how much more, if anything, he'll be ordered to pay her for other remarks he made in 2019 while he was president. Carroll accused Trump of forcing himself on her in a dressing room after a chance meeting at a luxury department store near Trump Tower in 1996. Then, she alleges, he publicly impugned her honesty, her motives, and even her sanity after she told the story publicly in a 2019 memoir. Trump asserts that nothing ever happened between him and Carroll, and that he never met her. He says a 1987 party photo of them and their then spouses doesn't count, because it was a momentary greeting. Trump did not attend the previous trial in the case last May, when a jury found he had sexually abused and defamed Carol and awarded her $5 million in damages. Carol is now seeking $10 million in compensatory damages and millions more in punitive damages.